From the AFN Music Headquarters in Kaiserslautern, Germany, this is your Eagle Afternoon Show with Tate Pollock.
I have to say, I truly never get tired of hearing that. And, well, you know, this is the time I like to call the Eagle Evening Show. And so, before we move forward, I would like to back up and handle some old business. First and foremost, the exchange rate did some beautiful things. I could kiss you. It went up to 0.9179. That means €1 is costing you $1.89. Now, again, with the holiday coming up, I'm not exactly sure when it's going to change. But what I do know is that's the one we're stuck with for at least a little bit of time. Now, because we were talking about the holidays, it's my job to try to get you ready for them. This is actually the last time I'll see you until after the holiday that's coming up. So if I don't prepare you for it properly, not doing my job, not a very kind person, and that's not what our friendship's about. So I've got some things lined up, some things that are going on in the community, also special edition of my top 10 list, and of course, you know, a few other things sprinkled in just for good measure. And I'd like to kick things off, though, if you don't mind, with Chainsmokers. They call this one Roses, and you're hearing it right here on AFN. All right, so as we continue today's Eagle Evening Show, we're talking about Thanksgiving, trying to get you ready for the holidays, and, you know, I understand. It means different things to different people. That's just the way it works. Like, I'm from central Pennsylvania, so we have things called, well, we have a bunch of different things there, to be honest with you, but ham pot pie, absolutely fantastic. Also, whoopie pies, another amazing thing, and neither of them are pies, actually, but yeah, they're delicious. And so, I have tried to come up with a top 10 list specific to the holiday, to talk about things that either you're expecting and you're happy about, or things you're not so happy about. You know, what exactly does the holidays mean to you? The in-laws? That's a source of an annoyance. You know what I'm talking about. So the point is, on the Facebook page, first and foremost, let me welcome Melissa and Stephen, newest likes to our Facebook page. Thanks for joining us. And also on there, you will find a preview to my top 10 list for today. And if you have something you'd like to share about what you're looking forward to this holiday season, you can either post it there, or you can call me at 489-6353 or 0631-536-6353. And in just a few minutes, we will have today's special top 10. But before we get to that, I have some information for you, and it's this.
Celebrate military family.
I feel as though now is as good a time of any to take a look at your holiday weather schedule. So tonight, the low is supposed to be about 32. I'm cold already just thinking about it. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, unfortunately, we're probably not going to see the sun, but supposed to have a high of about 41. Friday, partly cloudy, which means it's going to be partly sunny. I'll take it. Now, of course, we're going to be doing a morning show tomorrow, so you'll probably be getting the rest of your weekend, but that at least takes you through the holidays. I also think now would be a good time to maybe do today's top 10. What do you think? All right, here we go. 10! AFN the Eagles top 10 list. Today's list is the top 10 things you can expect this holiday season. Coming in at number 10. That diet you were doing so well with, it's over now. Just accept it. Number 9. Your turkey coma is going to delay decorating your tree. Number 8 on the list. Uncle Jim is going to yet again show why we call him Drunk Uncle. Number 7 on the top 10 things you can expect this holiday season. Over the next few weeks, your bank account is going to take a beating. A severe one. Number 6 on the list. The Christmas soundtracks are right around the Nope, they've already started. Number 5 on the list. You're going to have to deal with the endless battle of untangling your Christmas lights. Number 4 on our top 10 things you can expect this holiday season. You may lose an eye. It's Black Friday. Need I say more? Number 3 on the list. Prepare yourself for sweet potato overload. I'm talking sweet potato pie, sweet potato casserole. You know how it goes. Number 2 on our list. You're going to be faced with that dilemma. Do I break my grandmother's heart, or do I just wear that itchy sweater that was made with love? And number 1 on the top 10 things you can expect this holiday season. The only acceptable racial debate. White meat or dark meat? there you have it. Today's Top 10 list. The top 10 things you can expect this holiday season. Your KMC updates next. All right, so I finished up the top 10 list for today. Had a blast doing that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But I also said I was going to tell you about some community events that are going on that are holiday themed, and I will do that. I promise I will. But two other things I got to handle. One, I did have some traffic updates earlier in the day, but I haven't heard anything as of late. I am not going to the direction of Mannheim tonight, so you don't need to let me know about that. But if you have traffic information that you want to let me know, my number is 489-6353 or 0631-536-6353. All right? Put a check next to that one. That one is handled. The other one I wanted to send your way is Brandon Brooks worked very hard on today's Rewind for November 25th, and I think the Beatles are making an appearance. And so, without further ado, here he is.
This is
So I said that I was going to tell you about some Thanksgiving-themed events coming up in the community, and the one I'm going to talk about first has to do with food, which is one of my favorite F words, as you well know. And that, of course, is going on at the Ryland Inn Dining Facility. They have a Thanksgiving menu. It's taking place tomorrow, actually, from 11 to 2, and it's so fancy. They broke it down into little subgroups, so you've got breads and rolls, and you've got desserts and entrees and appetizers. It's all fantastic. It's, they say that all DoD ID card holders, retirees, and family members are invited. Now, of course, you can't bring a credit card or a debit card. You got to bring the almighty dollar in cash form, but I feel like that's going to be a great time. Now, of course, there are places you can go to find out more information about things that are happening throughout the weekend. Like the library's got some things going on, there's other events and activities happening all throughout the weekend. So my suggestion to you is either go to kaiserslautern.armymwr.com, bombholder.armymwr.com, or 86fss.com. And you go there, they have calendar views. You can click on the calendar and it'll pull up the calendar. And then you get months and weeks and all that fun stuff. And it tells you the times, all right there, all the information you need in one place. So that's my suggestion to you. Got a few more things before we end today's Eagle Evening Show. You know how I like to do. I like to wrap things up, put a nice little bow on it, cherry on top, depending, and then send you off into your weekend, quote unquote. Well, now I'm sending you off into the holidays, and I may have one or two more things for you before it's all said and done.
Student
Downtown.
And just like that, I am out of time on today's Eagle Evening Show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a blast. I do have a few final things for you, though. One, I bet you thought I forgot. Thanksgiving also is a great time to watch some football. I've got some teams that I want to see lose this weekend, and if you go to myafn.net, you can click on either the Schedules tab or the Search Sports tab to see if your team is playing. You can also catch the 89th Annual Macy's Parade. I suggest you do that. It's worth the watch. And one final bit of advice for you. The commissaries are closed tomorrow, so if you need anything for your recipe tonight, you better get it while they're still open. Join Ben Burgess tomorrow on The Morning Show. I'll be back with you Monday at 2 o'clock. Have a wonderful holiday. And as for today, thank you very much, and good night.
And it starts